Alright, this is round 2. Another Yorian deck. Probably Yorzhov again. The Sakrador version. I really don't want to be facing this matchup that often. This is a pretty good hand. Has card advantage, has interaction. That was a mistake. I don't really care about any creatures, but I want to play Irrigated Farmland. Soul Search. Nothing I can do about that. They probably take Out of Air. Yep, they took Out of Air. And I still have a counterspell. That's nice. Yeah, this is a lot of card advantage. So I could definitely win that game. That's annoying. I don't think I counter that though. Doesn't do anything about Wrath. Maybe I should have countered it. I do need to hold up a counter for Kaya though. Okay, this is what's annoying about it. So I don't want to counter creatures like this, but I work with the sword really well. I think I do want to counter that. Yeah, maybe I should have just countered the sword. It doesn't actually return anything until I play the Wrath though. These are not good. Condemn is mostly dead now. Path is fine. It's actually probably better now that they have sword. I don't think Sakrador's list plays sword. So, probably not the same. My previous opponent did have the other version of this, Binding Negotiation. I assume Sakrador is playing Soul Search. So maybe neither of them were net decking Sakrador. I was not paying attention. Now I can't path that. Can Horned Lockwell that. That is a lucky draw to save me from my misplay. Will is pretty good here. It can bait a Tithing Blade or a Wrath. It also blocks pretty well. Not against the flyer though. Alright. Still have nothing in the yard for the sword. If I had a... I actually can't kill their guardian in response because of the sword. So they can't path it. I don't know what else they could have. Alright, they just put Yorion in hand. I will hold the whale up. Ideally, I will be able to condemn the Shambling Vent. They put that on the bottom, so they don't necessarily have another one. I've got to have some kind of creature, I think. They did miss a land drop, so their hand is definitely full of action. Maybe it's just removal. Kaya. I kind of want to use the Thasas because Nomorlize exiles creatures. So Sword can't get them back. I actually don't have to do anything about this. Yeah, I think I just discard the Condemn. If I have some way of dealing with this, that would be really bad. I could path through a blocker. I don't really see what else they could have other than a blocker like that. I wonder if they probably actually do return the Kaya. I'm not sure. They actually just put it in play. Okay. So I am going to have to path that. Now I might counter a Tithing Blade here. Both of my counters do get worse now that I played the path. But they were missing land drops already. I could play the Jace. I don't have an answer to the Vent, and they can equip a sword. I could play a Kaya through a counterspell, but that doesn't matter if I have the whale in play. +1 so it doesn't just tie to Vent. I have one of each of these left. Okay, now I can't counter that because of the Jace, which I kind of expected, and now it is easier for them to kill the Trawler by blinking that. Splicer, Restoration of a Ganjo, okay. So this is a slower version, I guess. It probably isn't playing Bunicorn. It is playing Pixie, though. So I could discard a creature. I mean, they're just reanimating whatever they discard. Deal with the creature with a Wrath, and then I can't get it back. Doesn't necessarily do anything, though. I guess if I, like, put a Spirited Companion in play, I can't stop them from equipping the sword. I guess I'll counter it. I'd like a path to answer this Vent. What a Trawler. That doesn't do anything right now. Because they have Eorian in hand. And I don't want to die to Pixie or Guardian of Kirapur. I think I do want a plus. That might have been a mistake because They can vent. Ideally, they'll do nothing, and I'll find some things off this Thassa's. It's basically a hard cast dig through time right now. Vindicate. That's annoying. No more lies and out of air are both bad against this. I think I do want to just counter this. I am representing out of air. So, I mean, they might just run a Kaya out anyway. Okay, looks like they're playing nothing. Okay. The Timeless wouldn't actually do much. I can't cycle a farmland. Well, actually I can. I can eternalize and cycle a farmland. I could just play the Timeless. They could do 4 or 3 to chase if they want. Yeah, I think I do just... I don't know. I could play Yorian. And then I would Wrath it. And then Eternalize. That seems okay. It doesn't seem like they have a Vindicate. Another one. They could. They just were afraid of Normalize, potentially. If I minus this, they can just kill it with Vent if they choose to. Okay, there's a path. Do I take the 2 here, or do I take the Absorb? The Colonnade is relevant. The path is also relevant. But I don't have a counterspell, unless I take this Absorb. I am 1 off from Trawler plus Hold Up counterspell. I think I do just want to take these to protect the Jace. I don't think they might know about the Wrath. They don't know about the Trawler. I think they actually do know about the Wrath. I think I've had that all game. Path, that's annoying. I didn't think they would be playing this, but apparently they are. It would be completely fine if they activated the Vent and put a sword on it, though. I can't imagine they would do that, since they know I have the path. Kaya would mostly end it. Are they just going to attack it? Okay, they do know about this path, so they're just taking the turn off to convert this into a basic and take away my path. I still don't have a creature in the yard. I'll just keep -2ing. Okay, I take the dig. I don't actually have to. I definitely should, though. Because if I took the Novice, I would have Tithing Blade protection. I don't think there's a reason to spend any extra mana because the only thing the graveyard matters for is another dig, and I'm basically there already. Okay, I'll take the counter and another Trawler. Have 11 mana, which means I could run out of Trawler right now. If I don't, I want to attack. So I ran out of Trawler. I can counter a Yorian or any kind of blink creature. Kind of like that. They play a Wrath, I play another Trawler and hold up out of air. Yeah, Wrath is really annoying because I know they have Yorion. So if they just play a Yorion, I play a Wrath. Well, they can't play a Yorion because I'd counter it. If they play a Wrath and then a Yorion, that would be annoying. I kind of want to wait until I can -2 to potentially get a second counterspell. Yeah, I'll just wait a turn. Jace is under no pressure. Well, I guess Oath of Kaya and Vindicate are the ways to kill it. Oath of Kaya would be very annoying. It's actually a dead card pretty much. If they don't use it to kill Jace. Which is potentially an argument to -2, but if they don't use it now, they don't have it. Probably would have used it earlier, in fact. Do I counter Yorion? I don't have to. No, I don't think I do. All they do is put a thing with sword on it in play. I do have to take a turn off playing Trawler. Unless I want to run one out with no counter magic up. They don't equip the sword. Interesting. I definitely want to just play that. I guess that's a reason to not exile everything with Dig. But I am probably gonna just flip this next turn. If I don't use the out of air, I will be forced to graveyard anything. But I don't actually necessarily want to use the backside if I'm just playing Trawler. Because I'm either gonna use the out of air or I'm gonna win. What is this? Another Yorion? That doesn't look like a Yorion. Oh, okay. I don't know if they know that they're probably just gonna have to try to flip that to kill Trawler. I guess that's kind of a win for them if they're doing that, so it doesn't matter. We don't want that. I will -2, try to find a counterspell. Absorb would be the best. Condemn is dead here. How much do I care about Hexproof? Not very much. I mean, it's Vindicate Path. I mean, I don't have a reason to play the land. I can 2 mana out of air plus Azcanta. So, I don't think there's a reason to play the land. I guess I can't activate Colonnade and out of air. 2 mana out of air. I think I always want to counter this. There's an argument to not counter it. Because if they play a Guardian of Girapur, then the creature will be really annoying. Because I can't just play a Trawler into it, because it just can't attack through the creature. Actually, don't counter this. There's no reason to activate Azcanta. Yeah, I think I just let this go. I definitely activate this. absorb. If I already had that, that would have been amazing. Okay, I guess that was a reason to play the island, maybe. I don't have to answer this. It kills Jace, but that's it. It doesn't return anything. It doesn't block Trawler. I think this next Trawler is gonna survive. This Wrath is dead. I just discarded it to protect the Trawler. Okay, that's really annoying. I wonder if I do nothing about this. No, it blocks the Trawler. I might just play Wrath. Yeah, I mean, waiting doesn't really matter that much. They just draw one more card. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I assumed they would get the Tithing Blade. Yeah, I definitely should have countered that then. Because I can't play a Trawler now, and I also don't love Wrath. Do I even have a path left? I have a repeal. That's good. I guess I can play Trawler now. Do I want to anymore? Not really. I could activate Colonnade. No, I really want to be able to repeal the sword. Probably as it's attacking. I can actually not block with the Colonnade and repeal the sword to kill the pixie. Oh no. Which counterspell? Probably the Thassa's. So they have 7 mana. I have to spend 6. Still have a counterspell up. I don't get to repeal though. Make sure that they actually have 7. Okay, that's good. So they have Companion and 1 card, plus a random card. I think I just play a Wrath. I mean, I don't even need to Wrath. Like, I can just play a Trawler into this now that I have repeal to hit the sword. I can't repeal this, which is annoying. Now Jace is dead. I mean, I could repeal that, and they would replay the Companion and that, probably. That would be pretty good for me. But if I hit the Tithing Blade or just didn't play the Companion right away, that would be annoying. I think I'd rather save this, so I can actually just play a Trawler now. Because I can actually hold up both of these, right? 13 mana. I don't care about this unless it hits Tithing Blade. I assume they wouldn't because they didn't last time. Okay. A Wrath would be nice, but I don't need to. I actually have exactly enough to absorb plus out of air a non-creature, I think. Yeah. I will end step the sword. I only have 1 more Trawler, so if they do manage to answer this, I mean, I'm not dead, but it would be bad. I've only been holding on to one of these cards, and it probably wasn't Soul Search. So the other two cards are mostly random. They never attack here, right? What? They don't return anything. I'm surprised they're not holding that back to block. They would have been able to completely deter Trawler from attacking. I could have repealed that. Maybe I should have, but if they played Sword plus a removal spell, that would have been annoying. And I actually just wouldn't be able to Trawler after that. Sword is really annoying when you're in Kindness Trawler, because basically any flyer means you have to either repeal it or play Wrath before you controller and then counter everything that has flying, or kill it before the sword is attached to it. I mean, maybe Will. Will is also an out, right? No, it's only blocking creatures. So yeah. Oh right, they can just do that. I forgot about that. I will need to counter that now. And any removal spells. The fact that they didn't play anything means that they either were confident in their ability to block and didn't feel like they needed to right away, or they have nothing. Or they want to play around Normalize. So now I get to attack, and I have a lot of counter magic now. 3 hard counters, and if they try to double spell me, probably a 4th. So yeah, I think this is just game. I'm a little low on cards in the deck. I don't think that's going to be a problem, even if they jump twice. How many... Okay, I have one more hard counter in the deck. Maybe Thassa's too. No, just out of air. No more hard counters other than that. So I have 4 actual counters, and Normalize works if they... I mean, they really can't double spell me at all. Because I have so much more mana than them. So there's no way they're winning on mana. They have to actually break through every counter. They just have to have more things than I have. Even if I activate Colonnade, I still have plenty of mana, I think. Damn. I counter this with Out of Air. I play the sword, I can No More Lies now. That might play around it. This is game 1, and I'm down to 10 minutes. I do need to play somewhat quickly, but it shouldn't really matter because post-board games aren't going past turn 10. I think I do just win the match if I win game 1 against this deck, which shouldn't happen very often, but I guess just going to the super, like if you can make it to the super late game, they kind of just can't beat Trawler plus several counter spells backed up. I guess they need to play in a way where their entire strategy is about removing Trawler if they want to win, I think. So I want the other Out of Air, the other Trawler. That's fine. I'll take a land with it. I could have activated that. Do I have the mana for this? I need 7 mana? Yes. Okay. They could kill it. That would be fine, I think. Because then they can't block Trawler at all. I can't counter a flyer unless it's a pixie or... Actually, don't even counter a pixie, I think. Okay, they do double block. That's fine by me. I have 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means I do want to use a clue, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna deck out because of that. So this is gonna be 3 attacks, I think. Maybe I should actually be refraining from drawing. I do have to counter that, I believe. I do gain life from it and get pixie back, so yeah, I do have to counter that. Even on a ground creature. Now that they actually have things in the yard. And just the life gain is too much, I think. That's fine. Doesn't do anything, just a redraw. Land, nice. I don't know if they know about the absorb. I mean, they know I've seen my entire deck pretty much, so they kind of expect me to have it. I assume. I wonder if I can do this in 2. I probably don't have the card draw left in my deck. It is a little scary if they have a lot of impactful things. Most flyers are actually capable of tithing blading, but I don't really want to counter this, do I? Yeah, I don't think I need to counter this. They could actually return Spirited Companion because they want the drain. And Tithing Blade doesn't really do anything here, unless they have a second one, which is possible. Path. Interesting. That's fine. I won't search. So I'm just going to use the Castle Vantress now. I don't have any more removal spells. I have one more counter spell. So I could actually draw a bunch of good cards in a row. I think I have one more Novice Inspector in the deck to beat another Tithing Blade. And they have quite a few Tithing Blades. Do need to worry about the clock a little bit. Could have kept that. I don't think so. No, because I just went in 2 regardless. Maybe I could win in 1. If I draw 4 cards. I think I can find the... Wait, I only have 3 outovers. I was thinking I had 4, so I actually have no more hard counters in the deck. That's a problem. I think I might have Normalize. That doesn't do anything. So I need them to whiff twice. Or I just die, I think. Actually, I have the other Trawler in the deck. Right? Probably should have been looking when I was using Escanta. Pretty sure I still have a 3rd Trawler. I have nothing from the yard. Yeah, there's a Trawler. Alright. So, do I play this now? I don't think... No, because... No, I just never play this. No reason to lose to Wrath. Because I'm gonna win if they have nothing. The only reason to play the Trawler is if they have a flyer, but I don't think that's a good reason. They actually can't draw Nurturing Pixie or Garapor to flicker. It's possible they have like flyer into dam. That's less likely than just dam though. There is a reason for them to continue this game. I think they do have poor internet connection, so it doesn't feel like they're playing slowly though. Maybe they are, and I just need to play faster next game, and I would actually be ahead on time if I played faster. Okay, so I win this game. 6.5 minutes is plenty of time to approach twice. And I'm gonna restart Magic Online quickly, hopefully.